Hello everyone, welcome to our Photoshop class. We want to help you get ready for tonight's class, so here's how to set up. First of all, answer your homework quiz, available at the back end of your course. Next, if the zip file is already available, please download and extract it. Please make sure to install all the fonts provided before opening the PSD in Photoshop. However, if the zip file is not yet available, please don't worry loves, our customer happiness team will definitely update you in the chat once the zip file is already available. Have your second screens ready so that you can follow along and share your screen if you need help. It's that easy. So if you have completed all the steps, please drop a 100 in the chat. If you're just observing, meaning you'll only be listening, drop us a 4 in the chat. For our class, we'd like to remind everyone to please make sure that your setup is ready before the class starts. Secondly, always click Meeting Group Chat in the Zoom chat drop-down so everyone can see your messages. Please turn off your camera for faster process in Photoshop, and lastly, be sure to keep those mic muted unless the coach calls you to participate. And also remember, it's very important. Do not start working in the template, we must move together as a class. No one should be working ahead during our class. Thank you all for your cooperation. Now please hang tight loves. Our class is about to begin.
Angela spins in her ruby red shoes. Her laughter jumps like the island blues. Under the mango moon so high, she's touching stars in the velvet sky. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Forever her guide, the story's still alive. She gave her all her soul divine. She's love still shines.
Strong through the island night, defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky. Rainbows bend just to watch her play. Her giggles light up the longest day. Her wizard's wish, a lion's roar. Angela's dreams unlock every door. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams like a melody bend. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got.
Hello everyone, welcome to our Photoshop class. We want to help you get ready for tonight's class, so here's how to set up. First of all, answer your homework quiz, available at the back end of your course. Next, if the zip file is already available, please download and extract it. Please make sure to install all the fonts provided before opening the PSD in Photoshop. However, if the zip file is not yet available, please don't worry loves, our customer happiness team will definitely update you in the chat once the zip file is already available. Have your second screens ready so that you can follow along and share your screen if you need help. It's that easy. So if you have completed all the steps, please drop a 100 in the chat. If you're just observing, meaning you'll only be listening, drop us a 4 in the chat. For our class, we'd like to remind everyone to please make sure that your setup is ready before the class starts. Secondly, always click Meeting Group Chat in the Zoom chat drop-down so everyone can see your messages. Please turn off your camera for faster process in Photoshop, and lastly, be sure to keep those mic muted unless the coach calls you to participate. And also remember, it's very important. Do not start working in the template, we must move together as a class. No one should be working ahead during our class. Thank you all for your cooperation. Now please hang tight loves. Our class is about to begin.
Angela spins in her ruby red shoes. Her laughter jumps like the island blues. Under the mango moon so high, she's touching stars in the velvet sky. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Whip by her side, forever her guide. The story's still alive. She gave her all her soul divine. She's love still shines.
Strong through the island night, defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky. Rainbows bend just to watch her play. Her giggles light up the longest day. Her wizard's wish, a lion's roar. Angela's dreams unlock every door. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build.
What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Welcome to day 3. You made it to day 3. Before we get going today, go ahead and give yourself your own flowers because you did what you said you were going to do and you committed. I commend you. This is day 3 of day 4 of this AI Create-a-thon. And some of you, especially those who are in the Zoom room, will have a bonus day with me tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, no, the bonus day is Friday. Look, I'm trying to cut the week short already. You do get a day with me tomorrow regardless, okay? But the bonus day is on Friday, y'all. So we are more than halfway through our Create-a-thon. How do you all feel? Lisa said bonus tomorrow. Now, because I said bonus tomorrow, you never know. I may show up with a bonus tomorrow. Who knows? All right. So those who are in the AI Creative Club, you may be watching this on the YouTube side because maybe you don't have access to today's class because you're not in the Craft Equip or the Gold membership. So we have a Platinum and a Gold membership, which you get the live design classes on Wednesdays. So typically we're doing Photoshop on Wednesday. Every now and then we might do Canva. But for the most part, we're doing Photoshop. All right, today I'm actually going to offer you an option to do, we're going to do Photoshop. All of us are going to do Photoshop, okay? Because I need to show you all what you're missing on the Canva side, okay? I'm just going to, help you see that. And then we'll do a little bit of Canva as well. I'll show you that you have that Canva resource. And then you all, of course, will have some homework. Like I said, I'm going to make this AI Create-a-thon simple enough, but I'm going to give you all some resources where you can rock out, okay? That's the whole idea, to get you going and flowing, so then that way you are not your own blockage right now, okay? Shelly, you excited? All right. Okay, so let me ask some questions before we get started today, because I need to know who we have in the Zoom room, because whoever's in the Zoom room, that's who I have to cater my lesson to. So I know we have some newbies in the room as well. And, I love my newbies, and we will be giving newbies the front row seat, okay? And like I said, when we have our live classes, our Zoom room classes, it is a privilege to sit in the front row and raise your hand, because it's almost as if you're getting that one-on-one help, which I do not offer. Y'all, please don't ask me for a one-on-one session. I have not done one-on-one sessions in almost 5 years, okay? And that's when I was charging $200 per hour, and I was still getting booked for one-on-one lessons. Now I charge $2,000 per hour. So if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, I doubt that you're going to want to design for that 1 hour. Usually people now consult with me for their design for an event, or design for basically like a corporate package or something they want to do on that level, or they're consulting with me about their coaching services, website building services, that sort of thing. That way I can map out an hour, because an hour that I spend with somebody, I'm usually prepping for that meeting at least an hour to 4 hours ahead of that meeting. So depending on, what we're getting into and what type of package we're preparing for, that is how I do my one-on-ones now. So, and I want you all to have that same kind of respect for your time too. You don't want to be one-on-one with your clients. It eats up a lot of your time and creative energy, and it doesn't allow you to scale your business. However, I will give you this: if you're just starting out, and if you're wanting to become a coach, one-on-one is where you start. so that you understand how to teach, how to help people, how to get a result for somebody. Because don't get it twisted. I did my one-on-ones. I used to charge $30 per hour. That ended very quickly. Then I charged $60 per hour. That actually was very sustainable for about 6 months. And then I realized I was getting booked up. So then I started charging $100 per hour. Then I learned about creating my own community and creating my own courses where I had group sessions. Then I earned as much in a group session that I would in several sessions of one-on-one. So I started charging $200 an hour for my one-on-ones because I would always make at least $200 for a group session. And then once I started exceeding $1,000 per group session, I stopped offering $200 one-on-one sessions. Okay, so I'm letting you know my progression because some of you are in here. If anyone's in here right now, we're talking about digital products, but coaching is a digital product. I don't know if you all consider that, but has anybody ever considered being a creative coach? And if so, go ahead and put coach in the chat for me. I just want to see who we have in the room. Okay. Cheryl, Charmaine, Swan, Michelle, Lisa, Shelly. Okay. So because we have some, Tracy, and most of you are OGs now, so y'all telling me something. I'm going to have an opportunity for you all to help today. So that is a surprise for my OG, triple OGs inside of the Zoom room tonight. And then let me check on the YouTube side. Team YouTube, what it do? I'll be ignoring you. I just have to give priority to my Zoom room. You know how I do. So make sure that y'all still talk back to me. All right, all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do inside of the room today, I'm going to coach, I'm going to give instructions, and then what I will do, this is something new, y'all. Customer happiness doesn't even know about this. So welcome to my world of randomness. I thought about this today and I want to try it out. We'll see how it goes. Like the hit, here it goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through how we're going to design together today. And then what I'll do is I will open up little breakout rooms. And what we'll do is people that need a little more help and those who want to actually coach, we'll pair you up in a breakout room. Ooh. How do y'all feel about that, to be coaches? If you're ready for that, put ready in the chat. I'm not going to impose anything on anybody who's not ready. I will tell you that. If you're ready for that, go ahead and put ready in the chat. And then what I will do is I will hop into the individual rooms and I will kind of monitor what you're doing. If y'all get stuck, even as a coach, if you get stuck, I can help you. Okay. So we're going to have a part 1, part 2 tonight. I'm really excited about that. Are y'all excited about this? I think we're going to have the only challenge that's challenging you to be a coach in the challenge. I love it though. I love that y'all are ready. Okay. So this is what I need you to do. Go ahead one more time, because if you're in the class now, because I'm not going to offer this to anybody coming late because I need everybody to know what we're doing. So if you're already ready and you are going to do coaching, you're going to do it. You will do it, right? Not that I might do it or I'll try, because we're not doing any of that. Remember, we gave up those words. Okay. So if you are ready to work, okay, as a coach right now, go ahead and give me a 100 in the chat. You're 100% ready. And then customer happiness, if you would grab those names later, we'll use breakout rooms. And what I want to do is create a breakout room for each of the coaches in training. I love this. Now, eventually, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I'm charging to train to be a coach. So right now, you all are getting free coach training, just to let you know. Just to let you know. I charge at least $5,000 to train somebody to be a coach, because it's a lot of energy for me too. All right. And I'll show you better than I can tell you. Oh, you're going to be a phenomenal coach. If you're in this Academy, number one, you're already a genuine person. You're already a well-off creative, meaning that you are committed to what you're doing. So the next step, once you master something, is to teach it. And I'm about to open that up, baby. All right. And for those of you all who are here for the very first time, or if you've never done a live Photoshop class with us, you've never done a live challenge with us, it's okay. Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Let me know this is your first time. You're a newbie. Put a 1 in the chat for me. And then customer happiness, if we can keep track of any of our newbies in the room tonight, want to make sure that they have the opportunity to share screens first, ask questions as priority tonight. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do here, Gotcha, Charmaine. And what I'll do, Charmaine, is if we have a little bit different format now, it is just a little bit different. It's the same information, but we had to clean it up a little bit over the years. So I'm glad to have you back, and I would love to see what you have to offer as well. All right. So as I teach tonight, let me know if you still want to do coaching, because I'm going to teach exactly as I would in our normal setting of our class. And then you all will take your notes. Make sure you're taking notes, coaches. Make sure you're taking your quick notes, because when you get in the Zoom room, in your breakout rooms, whoever you're partnered with, you'll need to know how to help them through the steps. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to keep this very simple. I've given you all access to something. Well, first, let's do this. Let's do a little understanding first. Like I said, we create AI artwork, correct? So we went over that yesterday. And I also showed you all some AI servers where we already created AI artwork up to 2 years ago. And all of it is still relevant. All of it is still amazing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you access to a couple of those classes, and I'll show you where the materials are for those classes so that you will have access. And for those on the YouTube side, you won't have access to the server, but what I'm going to give you access to is some free AI artwork if you hang around today. So stay on it. I know you're not getting the templates and all of that stuff, but I still aim to give you all so much value that you're going to be able to make money even from this free class. Okay. Now, at any time, if you want to upgrade to platinum so that you're in the Zoom room, you can instantly get into the Zoom room, even from your free class. If you scroll all the way down from your free class, you'll see that you have an area where you can upgrade to platinum, or you can go ahead and click that link right there. I'm going to pin it to the top. If you all click on that pinned link, I'm just going to show you real quick what happens. So I think it's easier to show you better than I can tell you. Let me click on it myself so I can show you exactly what it does. Well, hold on a second. Then I'll bring it on over here. All right. So when you purchase the $97 platinum package, you get inside of the Zoom room all of the perks that I'm talking about today. You will have instant access to, and then also you'll get Thursday and Friday with us. And I will have a special offer for anyone that's inside of the Zoom room to go ahead and join the Academy. And I will have a extremely special offer for anyone joining to go ahead and unlock all of the almost 100 AI classes that we've done so far, and over 230 Photoshop templates that we've done so far, including the cubes and the accordions and the chip bags and the t-shirts and the welcome signs and everything else that we've done so far. 230 templates. I will give you all a way to get all of those for more than 90% off. More than 90% off. if you are inside of the Zoom room. So just to be inside of the Zoom room, to have access to Platinum, this is where you want to be. But like I said, I'll show you better than I can tell you. But even on the free side, I will make sure that I give you tons of value. Okay. All right, all right. So what I want to do first is I want to go ahead and show, for those of you all who are OGs, you have something new. For those who are newbies, you have something in your back end. But my whole point here is to show you how to access it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. Let's go on over to how you would get into your account. Head on over to n8academy.com. And this one's loading up right now. Make sure that you log in, and I'm going to show you how to access the class that we're going to use tonight on your back end. Now, this is also for those of you all who are not in the challenge, but you're gold members and you are in the Zoom room right now, because this is technically our Photoshop class day. Okay. So I gave you all access to this as well. If you don't see the access, please let me know, or actually let Customer Happiness know, and we'll go ahead and get you access to that. All right. So when you log in, you'll know you're logged in because you'll see your initials here. Go ahead and go to your products. So click on products. And I want you to type in 101. All right. And you'll see that you have 101C now for the free 99. This is a class that we definitely charge $47 for, but I gave it to you all for the free 99, and I gave you 101B. We're going to focus right now on 101B. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and click on that. Now, let me know in the chat, does anyone not have access to Photoshop tonight? Give me a 0 in the chat if you do not have access to Photoshop. I just want to see where we are. Anybody not have Photoshop downloaded on your computer? All right, good. Nobody in the Zoom room? Anybody not have access to Photoshop on the YouTube side? I'm going to go ahead and drop that link. This is the one because people were saying, oh, I got to pay $57 a month for Photoshop. And you don't, it just gets a little tricky sometimes figuring out which one to get. Oh, now they increased it to $69. So what I want you to do is click on the link that I gave you, look on the right-hand side, and I already put it into the cart. They're going to suggest the bigger package to you. So you think this is it. If you're just learning Photoshop, you don't need access to Illustrator, Acrobat, and, Premiere and all of that right now. So once you get ready for that, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Go ahead and sign up now, but there is going to be more than likely a Black Friday special for Adobe Photoshop. And if you have any student in your household, number one, you should definitely be teaching them Photoshop. But there's a student discount that allows you to get it for $15.99, and you get all of the Photoshop suite. So you get this $69.99 one for $15.99. I don't know if they're going to do it again this year, but I'll let you know when I come across it, because you already know in my household, Coach MB and Coach Levi, they're 12 and 14. They definitely have that version. Okay. And I look for ways to save money on Black Friday on my subscriptions. Okay. Yes, you can do a student if you homeschool. Absolutely. Because Coach MB and Coach Levi are homeschooled for 5 years. Yes, ma'am. You just put the email that you use for them. And if they challenge it, you just let them know that, hey, they're homeschooled. But I haven't had them challenge it yet. And I've been doing it for 5 years. Okay. But great question. All right, Charmaine, you got your daughter's account? Whoop, whoop. Y'all better do it. I'm trying to look. We have these kids, and these kids worry us to life, and they cost a lot. You might as well use them where the discount works, okay? And put them on the Photoshop. They're going to get it faster than you. I promise. I promise they will get it faster than you, and they will be able to help out in the business. All right. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. All right. So I just want y'all to know that's where you can get Photoshop. Let's say, for instance, right now you have the overpriced Photoshop and you want to switch to this one. You can cancel your current Photoshop. I would just use a totally different email, y'all. cancel the current Photoshop, use a totally different email, and then go ahead and sign up for this one that's only $19.99. And again, when you're going to look over to the right-hand side, because it's not going to be on the left, look on the right-hand side if you're doing this on a computer, and then you're going to click here for this one, for the $19.99 a month. All right, all right. Okay, so let's move on now. Now, I am going to be touching on a very simplified version of this class. However, you all have this full replay, which is a full rundown of how we do our Photoshop. And this is a replay of the live Photoshop class that we do. Now, this is what I'm going to do for those of you all who are in the challenge. Our live Photoshop class is $97. Sometimes we cut it down to $47 for our Craft Equip members. What I'm willing to do is I'm willing to see how you all function this week. And then what I may do, depending on how much homework you submit, I may give you access to the free one-on-one class or the one-on-one B class that is live, where you build a template from scratch. I'll give you access to that class for free if you do homework. Only if you do the homework, okay? So I need you all to make sure that you're tapping in and doing your homework each day of this challenge as well. All right. Let's go. All right, so after that, we're going to go on here, and this is getting you all ready for how Photoshop classes work. But here's the deal. You told me you all wanted to create digital products, correct? So I have digital products, aspiring digital product sellers, and aspiring coaches in the room right now, right? All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Anybody that's in the Zoom room right now, I am going to authorize you to use this file in order to create your own template. I'm going to show you how to create your own template, right? So you're going to create this template from scratch from these elements. And then for your homework, you're going to flip the template to your holiday design that you developed with your own AI clip art. And I'll let you, this is not a real complicated template, so I will let you do this even without having to have your Craft to Quit license. Okay, so this is anybody that's in the room right now, even if you're not in Craft to Quit, because I want you all to see that you can develop a digital product. I want you all to see that you can sell it. And I want you all to see that being in the Zoom room is beneficial, and showing up every week is going to help you build those skills. And being in the Craft to Quit program is going to offer you all more opportunities, because you can take any of the 230 templates and you'll be able to offer those as services, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and go to this zip file here. And now's the time for coaches. Start taking your notes, because this is our workflow here. You're going to click on your one-on-one B class. It's probably going to download to your downloads folder. So what I like to do is when I hit the downloads button, I like to go to the folder itself. I'm going to click show in folder. And I want you all to go ahead and unzip the file. So you can extract all here, or we call that unzipping. All right, so let's go ahead and extract it. And when you all have that done, go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat. Now, here's the thing, coaches. I'm going to be paying attention to those who say you want to be coaches. You got to stay with me, and you have to participate, because I need to know that you're getting it done. So y'all can't be quiet in the room now. All right. Cool, cool. Anyone needs help right now, go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat. If you need help right now, give me a 2. Everybody's good to go? Beautiful. All right. So typically when we have a class, the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and install the font. So I have this in folder number 0. This is install these. So we're going to open up the install page here, or the install folder. And we're looking for just the fonts here. Now this one is a style. We'll do that in just a moment. These are brushes. We'll do that in just a moment. But these two are fonts. So I'm going to select one hold down Shift and select 2. So I have Impact, and then I have Master of Comics, and I'm going to right click and install both of those right now. It says it's already installed. Do you want to replace it? I'm going to say no. The other one is already installed. I'm going to say no. However, if I did not have them installed, it will go ahead and put them on my computer. If you have your fonts installed right now, go ahead and give me a 3 in the chat. If you need some help right now, please give me a 2. All right. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to our next step. Now, I want you to go ahead and install your styles. Now, the way that you can do this is you can right click on it, go to open with, and go ahead and open it with your Photoshop program. Okay. That's because sometimes your computer's not going to understand what an ASL file is. It's a style file. Now, this one's open it up in beta, and I'll show you how to make sure that we do it in the regular Photoshop and not beta. So right now, this one's going to open in beta. That means it's installing. It is installing the styles on my beta version, but I wanted to do it for my regular Photoshop version. So the way that I do that is I have both versions installed, because I will tell you beta does have some cool things in it right now. I'm going to show y'all that for one of our Photoshop classes during this session. So every time we do a challenge, it starts off as a product launch, and then we work on that project for about 4, sometimes 5 weeks. So we develop things on top of what we learned from week 1 all the way down to week 5. And what that allows us to do is build on our Photoshop skills, build on our AI skills, and accomplish a full project, then move on to another project. All right. So I will be helping you all build on that. All right. So now I have to have my regular Photoshop open, and then I can do right click, open with. Even if I choose the one that looks like beta, because the regular Photoshop is already open, it will choose to open it with the regular Photoshop. Okay, and I'll show you in just a little bit how you know that it's installed. You'll be able to see it. Yes, Van Teresa, there are some of the new things are in the regular Photoshop too, absolutely. And there are some that are still only in beta. And those things I'm going to show y'all in the upcoming weeks. There are some things that are only in beta right now that are really, really fire. And I want us to get a chance to touch on those too. So one of the classes in this upcoming session, I'm going to require everyone to have beta for that class. And then if you don't like beta, you can uninstall it after the class. But there's some really, really cool stuff that you can do with AI inside of Photoshop right now. Cheryl, yours is trying to update. Okay. Well, you can let that update happen. That's okay. Let's see. I would prefer that you all have, look, welcome to Photoshop, Levi. All right. And listen, Levi uses Photoshop probably more than I do. So it's not a lot over here. These kids really are on these programs. I just happen to benefit for once from them being in school or being, of course, a student. All right. So we don't see anything, but I'll show you later how we're going to make sure that we know that this style is installed. Same thing here with the brushes. Make sure that you have the Photoshop program open. Right click. And let's go to open with Adobe Photoshop. All right. And that would have installed the brushes. Now, we're not going through all of these features tonight. I just want you to know that you will basically be walking through these steps much more in depth in the 101B class. Y'all will actually build everything from scratch. Okay. But what we're going to access right here tonight, we're going to go to this one that says the free template. So we're going to go inside of folder number 4. And we're going to go to the template here, the one that says 000B. Go to right click, open with, and go ahead and open that up in your Photoshop program. This is what we're working on tonight. This is the template that you will build from scratch in the 101B class. This is why I was saying you want to go to that class, because you want to understand the concept of building from scratch, right? But what you all are going to do, you're going to take this template and you are going to make it your own tonight. So you make, if this is your first digital template, you're going to get the opportunity to make it tonight and sell it as a Photoshop template. I also have a Canva version of this, which you will be able to edit and sell as a Canva template. Are you all okay with that? Does that sound good? You said you want to do digital products. I switched my whole strategy up for how I do our challenge week now, because I want to make sure that you all are ready to do digital products. Okay. Shower, if Photoshop scares you, I promise, please come on over. If you don't do anything else, if you don't join the membership or anything else, join us for the Photoshop 101B course. And I promise you, you will get everything that you need to walk you through. You will have a final design by the end of class that you build all by yourself. You make a template all by yourself, but you have a coach on the other side of the screen, drawing on your screen, telling you what to click on. If you mess up, they can kind of see your layers. They can see everything that's going on your screen. And if need be, we can even drive the boat, take over the mouse, and click on things for you. Okay. So if you are truly afraid of Photoshop or Canva, because we have a Photoshop beginners class and a Canva beginners class, is completely hands-on. It's pretty much like you're viewing right now on the free YouTube side, except you're inside of the Zoom room and you get live help. And today, my goal is to help create some more coaches inside of the academy, because some of these beautiful creative souls have been with me for about 5 years doing Photoshop. And I'm ready for them to graduate to this next level. If y'all are ready to graduate, let me know in the chat. Put graduate in the chat. If y'all are ready to graduate, right? Come on, tell me. So I will, like I said, this. I told you I was gonna have something extra and special for y'all. Did you not believe? And even if you're just teaching the templates right now as a coach, you will get more confident in teaching through the templates, and then you will be able to teach even outside of templates. I'm telling y'all, I've seen it happen time and time again. I've probably helped to create some of the most influential coaches that you all know, whether they give me credit or not, in this Photoshop game. Y'all agree? Some of y'all seen them, y'all work with them, y'all know them. Whether they give me credit or not, I know for a fact. So if you would like to be one of those next coaches who I can help you in your craft, I really want to see you all do that. But I also want to offer you some opportunities to do that, because y'all are a little shy, and I know this. So I want to put you in a position where you can see yourself helping others, and then you can start advocating for yourself, advertising for yourself, putting yourself out there, and then I can facilitate. Okay. All right. Cool. And for those of you all who want to design large format stuff, I'm going to show you what I mean. For instance, this setup here, well, we have the arches and the floor wraps and all those things. Yes, some of these things you can do inside of Canva, but the way that we design them as automated templates, which means when I designed this one panel here, this is Mary, all of the green changes color. This whole image here, this meant like the accordion wall, this whole image, I don't have to take snippets of it and try to line it up in Canva. It automates this process. And if anybody knows, can anybody attest in the chat that smart objects, smart features inside of Photoshop, the way that we do our templates, the way that they automatically change, we call them automizers when it's an automatically changing whole product package, is a game changer. Shelly, don't be embarrassed, love. The zip file, when you go to the class, let me show you right here. Wrong one. Let me close that up. Let's see, wrong window. Where is my window? Let's see here. Oh, you know what? It was under new account here. So when you start, you'll probably start here. Here's another thing. If you don't know where you are, like if you're inside of a certain section, let's say you're inside of this section, you can always go back and click on products. Oops, I lied. Not products, but click on the course and it'll show you all the sections of the course here. And then you'll also see it along the left side here. So right here where it says Innate Academy 101B, download this file to your desktop, please. You click on it and then we'll automatically start downloading. If it's in your downloads folder right now, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. We're just going to work from there tonight, okay? All right, did that help, Shelly? Let me know if you got it, love. And also, if you didn't know how to get to that product, I want you to go to your products. So go to your initials at the top on the back end of your academy, go to products, type in 101, and you'll see that I gave you a class called 101B. Okay. And that's for everyone, even if you're not in the AI Create-a-thon this week, if you are just on the Gold membership and you have access to our live Photoshop class tonight, you have access to this product as well. Georgia Beauty, thank you. Georgia Beauty is on the team YouTube, giving credits to Doc for helping to get her right in Photoshop. And I know you coach and all, so I'm very proud of you. All right. Oh, you're most welcome, Lisa. All right, so if everybody has it here, that's where you are. You're on your Photoshop or PSD 101B. And then you have already downloaded your zip files. You installed all of your fonts. And then we're ready for the next step. We have this file right here open from the folder number 4. So this is step number 4. All right. Now I want to teach you some principles about design because as you are creating templates, I'm going to break down how I make templates. Is that all right? If I give you the rundown on how I make templates? And then what happens is you'll be able to see from any templates that I make in the future or the past, you'll say, oh, that's how Doc organizes her mind and her files. And that's how she names her layers. And that's why these things work. When I just double click on something, it just changes the image and it changes it everywhere that I use that image. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to simplify it, but we're also going to go ahead and get it done tonight. All right. Now, I have also included some images in the files that you have tonight. So what you're going to do, you're going to go back to your 101B folder. And then I want you to go to step number 1, which is the image of the kid. All right, now this is very simple. We're going to change it out to be this theme. What you are going to do for homework and what I'm going to show you how to do is how to clean up your AI artwork. Because if you want to know how to make templates, you got to know how to clean up your work. Y'all hold on just a moment. I hear my alarm going off, and this is why I never answer my phone. I didn't even know my phone was in the other room right now. Give me just a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Customer happiness, can we take a quick break and play a video, please?
Angela spins in her ruby red shoes. Her laughter jumps like the island blues. Under the mango moon so high, she's touching stars in the velvet sky. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Whipped by her side, forever her guide. The story's still alive. She gave her all her soul divine. She's love still shines.
Strong through the island night, defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky. Rainbows bend just to watch her play. Her giggles light up the longest day. Her wizard's wish, a lion's roar. Angela's dreams unlock every door. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed.
Yes, 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 yes. Customer happiness, Hannah, thank you so much for putting that video together, showcasing the homework that you all did. Y'all showed out. Congratulations. And keep in mind, I'm also looking at those who are doing their homework, posting. I want to offer you an option this Friday. For those who want to become a coach, I will have an offer for you. But right now, I want to offer you free coaching right now. Like I said, it's not a cheap thing. I've never coached a coach for less than $5,000. Never, ever, ever. So I'm gonna do it tonight inside of the Zoom room for the free 99. We're gonna have a chance to do this tonight, y'all. And I want you to see if this is something that you like, if this is something that you want to continue to do, then I will have an option for you on Friday. And for those who are just wanting to learn how to do digital products right now, I have something for you too. If you're not ready to become a coach yet, please understand. I understand that. But I do want to help you all design professional level products, whether it be for digital products that you want to sell online, whether it be for large format graphics you want to design for a music artist, you want to design it for a wedding, you want to design it for a kid's party, it doesn't matter. You want to be able to design professional level designs, and Photoshop is going to take you there. I apologize, but for those large format graphics and everything, I have to let y'all know Canva's not going to do it for you. It's going to be more frustrating to do it in Canva because you're going to be stuck on trying to use a simple tool, and Canva is marvelous for what it does. And I will show you what Canva does. I use it almost every single day. However, it's not the tool that you want to use if you want to do full level, high quality graphics. You're going to have to step on over to the Photoshop side, y'all. But I got you either way. Okay. Inside of the Academy, we're going to have Canva resources. We also have primarily Photoshop resources, but we do have Canva resources as well. All right, Jennifer, you just posted yours. Awesome. So here's the other thing. So Hannah's going in from customer happiness and looking at your homework and helping to create promo videos. So the video that Hannah just played, right, showcases your homework that you did. So if a potential student was looking for a guide, because I want y'all to start off, you'll start off as guides before you become coaches. But as a guide who will do the one-on-one sessions, who do you think people are going to trust? Somebody they've never seen post anything, they never see talk inside of Innate Academy, they never see talk inside of the Zoom room? Y'all stay quiet. They don't know what you can do. You don't post anything. Or do you think they're going to trust more the people that post, the people that speak up, the people that help? What do you think? How did you get here? Because somebody spoke up. Doc got on this live, crazy bun and all, no makeup and all, right? To show you how to do what you want to learn how to do. So like I said, I'll show you better than I can tell you, and I will encourage you, and I will help you do the thing as long as you show up and you implement. If I see that I'm helping you and you're not receiving the help, then I have the option to withdraw my help, right? Especially for the free 99. All right, so show up for yourselves and I will continue to show up for you. That's what I'm saying. Cheryl, I made you join. Well, Cheryl, thank you, because Cheryl, I don't know if you missed the class. You stay showing up, Cheryl. You stay engaged, and I'm proud of that. You were scared? Well, I'm glad you are no longer scared. I'm glad you're here. All right, well, let's get to work then. So these are AI images. All right, each one of these. What I want you to do is I want you to pick your student, and they're all kids, so that it's all going to come out cute. Okay, don't worry, it's all going to come out cute. All right, so just decide which number that you want for right now. You're not going to do anything with it right now. Just decide which number. This is a way for you to just preview it real quick. I just want to show you where it is. Okay, and go ahead and put your number in the chat. Which student you're using, put it in the chat. Jennifer says, I know you got me making hot videos and songs. That's what I'm talking about, Jennifer. Yes, let's go. Let's go. And hey, my future coaches, AKA almost certified guides, I need you all to show up on Friday. With make sure that you're wearing something with your brand on it, okay? And make sure you show up camera ready. I'm camera ready. I don't have on no makeup. My hair is not done. It's up in this bun today. I'm still camera ready, meaning that I'm ready to go on camera, okay? Because I need you to come on camera on Friday so I can introduce people to you. You hear me? And this is a test. Put yourself out there. This is an opportunity for free advertisement, if nothing else. Listen to me now. Okay, so show up on Friday. I'm just giving y'all that warning now so you can have it in your brain. And don't back out now. You said you want to coach. Don't be backing out now. All right, so done it. You're just going to select from folder number 1. You're just going to put the number that you're going to do for your student. And I did some diverse students here. This was one of the very first images sets that I did for Midjourney. This would have been circa 2023. Wow, that's been some time. This is 2023, y'all. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip this template together. Anybody that significantly falls behind or needs help, please don't be discouraged. Okay, I'm going to help you along the way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how to clean up some of your graphics after this. And then what'll happen is we'll have about 30 minutes where you'll be able to pair up. Anybody that wants to become a future coach, I will pair you up with someone who is not wanting to be a future coach. And even if you got it all down, make sure that you're asking questions inside of that room and you're receiving some help, okay? Anybody that gets stuck, whether you're a coach or a student, some of you will play the student role, some of you will play the coach role. I will be able to help you both. I will log into your individual breakout rooms and I will help you, okay? So I'm excited for this. So that means, coaches, I'm just going to tell you right now, if I get more than 2 twos from you as a coach, not saying you cannot be a coach in the future, but for tonight, I'm going to put you in the student category because it means that we may need to work on your skills of following directions with me a little bit clearer before I can put you in that coach's seat, okay? I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time right now. So I will absolutely help anyone in the room. But if you are a potential coach and you're on that track, and I get more than 2 twos, meaning that you need help more than 2 times. So 2 times is good, but more than 2 times, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reserve you. You'll be a student for tonight's session. And then later we can work on the things that will help you become a coach. Okay. All right. So we're about to do that right now, Cynthia. I'll show you right now. Now, what I want you to do is right click on the image. Since we have this file open, right click on the image where it says Lab Kid 6. I want you to double click and open that up. And then I want you to go File, Place Embedded. This is just a really simple file here. You go to your downloads, go to your unzipped 101B course. Then you're going to go to your kid image folder, view the large icons. All right. And most of y'all said 14. I'm going to choose 14 here and hit place. Okay. Oh, actually, I lied, y'all. I don't want to put this in place of here. I want to actually add it on top of this one. Why? Because I want to show you all how to kind of clean up some of that background. So I apologize. If you did that, just take a step back. And what we're going to do is place it on top. Y'all, Coach Ann teaches this class way better than me. She has a whole agenda and everything. She keeps it tight and to the point. Okay. So what we're going to do is, as we have this Lab Kit 6 selected, so when we right click on the image on the artboard, click on Lab Kit 6, and then we do File, Place Embedded. Then I'll choose my 14 and hit place. Okay. I'm going to turn off the image below because I'm not using Lab Kit 6 anymore. I'm using image number 14. And it should be right above Lab Kit 6 if I had this one selected. If you need help, go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat. If you need help right now, go ahead and give me it. So if you were confused on which number, if you got it now, cool. If you got it, give me a 1 in the chat. Let me see where you all are. Give me a 1 in the chat if you got it. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Nobody needs help. All right. So we brought in that image. And now what we're going to use is we're going to use a little bit of AI right now. And it doesn't seem like it, but it is AI, because this remove background tool is essentially using artificial intelligence. And I'm going to make sure that you know that it's using artificial intelligence with the step right now that I'm going to show you. We're going to go up to Edit. And if you're on a Mac, you'll go to the Photoshop at the very top left corner. And then you will choose Settings. But those on the PC, you can follow me. Go to Edit. Then we'll go to our Preferences. Then go to Image Processing. Okay. So I'm going to leave this up for a little bit so y'all get here. Edit, Preferences, Image Processing. When you get there, give me a 3. Okay, you should see this window pop up. Okay. Make sure that at the top, instead of saying device, it says cloud. If yours said device before, give me a D in the chat. Okay, Matt, go to general. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Okay. So if yours was on device, what happens is it gives you quicker results, but sometimes it may give you kind of garbage cutouts because it's not using AI to help differentiate what's the foreground and what's the background. So for those who had deselected before, I want you to go ahead and select cloud and then hit OK. Everything else on faster is fine, but make sure the top one says cloud, hit OK. And then that way now it's going to use the cloud in order to do the AI detection for your foreground and background. Does that make sense? All right. So now that we have that selected, this bar normally pops up automatically. I'm going to hide my bar just so if you don't see it at all and you have the latest version of Photoshop, you should be able to right click in any of this outside area from your artboard, any of that outside area, and choose Show Contextual Taskbar. So if anybody's missing that contextual taskbar, that's one way to find it. The other way to find it, way number 2, go to Window, and then choose Contextual Taskbar down here. If it does not have a checkbox like this, once you click on Contextual Taskbar, you will see it pop up, and now you will see the check mark is visible. All right, so everybody has the contextual taskbar. Give me a 4 in the chat if you have it. If you do not have it, give me a 2. If you do not have it, give me a 2 so I can help you. All right, Crystal, go ahead and share your screen for me, please. I'm going to stop my screen share. And go ahead and share your screen with me.
Good seeing I cannot share.
Okay, I
Okay,
just
there you
stopped
go.
mine. Let's see if it works now. Okay, perfect.
Can you see it?
Yep, I can see it right now. Perfect. All right, so let's see your contextual taskbar. Let me put my markers on the screen. Let's go to Window here. Okay, I see that it is checked off. Do you happen to have dual screens? And I don't hear your voice anymore. See if you can unmute your mic so I can hear you.
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. So dual screen. Oh, there. I just saw it at the bottom of the screen. Did you see it? It was on there for just a second. Right click in this gray space right here.
Oh,
What does it do when you
okay.
right click there? Are you on a
I
Mac
see
or
it.
PC?
A PC.
Okay.
It's right there. I see it at the bottom now.
But okay, so hit that little 3
Uh-huh.
bars right there because what's happening is kind of disappearing on you. 3 bars, and then we can pin the bar position. Just go ahead and pin it right
You
there.
can't say, you could say that.
Okay.
All right.
All
All
it's,
right.
it's hard to
Let's see if that
say.
works now. Okay. Got a little sound in the background there. Beautiful. All right. Anyone else need help? Go ahead and give me a 2 right now before we move on. And you are good to go, Crystal. Charmaine, go ahead and share your screen for me. And you all are going to love when we do the Photoshop beta class. I don't know, should we do Photoshop beta? Not, I don't know. We might do it not next week, but the week after next, because I want us to get a template design done next week. All right, let's see. Yours is hide contextual taskbar. So go ahead and hide it. And then let's try it again. Let's right click. Let's show it. It's popping up somewhere. Let's do Control-0. Oh, also make sure that you are selected on a layer. That's the other thing. Let's go here. Let's I'll turn my markers on. Go ahead and expand this panel right here.
Oh, and
See
now
where
that
I'm
I'm on the
drawing?
layer,
Do you see where I'm
I'm
drawing
looking
on
on the layer.
extending your panel up
Oh,
there?
that was there. There it is. It's there now.
Okay, I'm hearing a little background noise. If we can mute that, please. Okay. All right. Do you see where I'm drawing on the screen here? Where I'm drawing these arrows? I need you to extend that there. Perfect. And let me clear my marks off your screen now. And also let me move this off the screen. Boom. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and we're looking at your layers. When you have a layer selected, y'all check this out. If you don't have a layer selected, or if you have something selected, maybe a folder, it won't show the contextual taskbar. So remember when I told you when we drop that image in, we should still be on that layer. So now that we have that layer selected, I can also see the contextual taskbar underneath. So that's perfect. So Charmaine, you're in just the right place. If you want to pin it, you can click that dot there and you can pin it. Pin the position. Perfect. Anyone else need help before we move on? Go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat. So that may have been the issue. If you don't have the layer selected, you won't see the contextual taskbar. All right. So that probably helps them tonight as well. All right. We are ready to move on. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You're welcome, love. How are we feeling so far? How are we feeling about Photoshop so far? Are we feeling good? We're good in the chat if we're feeling good. Okay. Okay. If we're still feeling scared, let me know. Let me know that in the chat too. All right, everybody feeling good? I love that. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to utilize AI background removal by just simply clicking on the remove background button here. But you have to make sure that you have your image selected. So I have image number 14. Some of you have image number 5. Whatever your image number is, make sure you have that layer actively selected in your layers panel and then hit remove background. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off my background layer for right now so I can just focus on my foreground image for now. I'm even going to turn off these little blings here. Turn off my text. Turn off my text. So we understand how we're building on this template here. So typically a template that I do is composed of 4 things. If that 4th thing, usually at the basic, it's just 3 things. So let's do 3. Easy as 1, 2, 3. 1 is going to be your subject, or sometimes we call it your foreground image, right? Then part number 2 is going to be your background. Part number 2 is your background. So be taking notes now because these are important. And part number 3 is your text. All right. Now my option for number 4 is to have your, oh, am I not sharing my screen, y'all? Let me make sure I am. Okay, cool. So part number 4 are accents. So remember when we were developing our clip art packages yesterday, I had you all create some images that were backgrounds, some images that were subject images, some images that were accents, right? So I want you to understand why you're creating those things and why it matters. All right, so right now, what we're focusing on is the foreground. So if you notice the way that I have these folders set up, I have a foreground and I have a background. So right now I just turned off my background. And the only thing that I have open right now in my foreground is just this image that we brought in just now. Okay. Now, what I want to do here is I want to show you how to use AI inside of Photoshop to identify products, clean up your layer mask, and all of that good stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is it created a layer mask. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but it created a layer mask here. I want to go ahead and delete that layer mask. Okay. That was the quick background removal tool, which will help most of you, I would say about 95% of the time, do what you needed to do, clean up the background. However, this is a very complex image. You see it has a lot of bottles, a lot of pieces. That's why I gave you this. So what I want you to do is come over to the left-hand side. You see the magic wand on mine right now, but you may see Object Selection Tool as your default button. And it has the marching ants in a square with the little arrow at the bottom. If you hold down this icon, then you will see the options here for object selection, quick selection, and magic wand. We're going to choose Object Selection Tool. When you have that selected, go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat. If you need help right now, please give me a 2. All right, and now y'all have fonts already installed here. Okay, Crystal, go ahead and share your screen with me. I'm going to stop my screen share.
Just had a question about, can you see my screen?
Yes, I see it, love.
Okay. Why, like over here, my little square in the bottom is different from this one? Can you see it?
It's a layer mask, and I believe it's just telling you that the layer mask, it's just showing you the layer mask thumbnail. Now, it was also created using the AI process, so it may be designating that. But don't worry about that. I know what you're talking about right now. It just looks a little bit
Okay.
different.
I
But you're
thought I had
good.
did
You're good
something
to go.
wrong.
No, I promise you're good to go. You probably also have the updated version of Photoshop right now, so that's good.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so yours did a pretty clean up here of the background. Yours looks really good. So you may just want to keep yours as is because yours did a great cutout. Mine did a little thing weird if I wanted to keep some of those flats or not. So I want to show how I can use AI to clean that up. Okay. So give me just
Okay.
a second.
Thank
You're actually
you.
good to go. So that doesn't
What he
count
was saying.
customer happiness. That doesn't count as Crystal straight to Crystal. Where you want to do coaching tonight?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, Chris is like, well, that would mean anyway. I'm gonna put in all the tools tonight. I'm using my tools. You're good, love. You have unlimited tools tonight, Crystal. All right. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. All right. So for those of you who may have some complicated things in your foreground, because we're talking about foreground versus background, what happened is AI is having a little bit of a difficult time understanding what you want in your foreground versus what you want to remove. So what you can do is you can hover over pieces and you can do it that way. I don't particularly like doing it that way for my main image. So what I like to do is I like to kind of trace around, and I'll show you how I'm doing this in just a moment. I just want to show you right now what I want to keep. So I'm going to trace around what I want to keep. I don't want to keep that bottle on the left. I don't need that spoon, but I do want to keep a couple of these things here. There we go. All right, now as I did this trick here, the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if at the top where you have object selection on, you have the lasso selected here. Right now it's also, you can have it select the people. We're not doing that at this time, but that's also AI is enabled to detect faces. So if you have multiple people in your image, it can do that. It can select the different people that you want. I'm just showing y'all that there are some options here. And then I want to make sure that I have selected here the addition selection, okay? Addition selection is selected here. All right, and you'll see that it pretty much selected everything, but it forgot this little paper here on the table. So let me see if I can add the paper. Since I already have my selection, I'm gonna go around the paper, and now it sees that I wanted to keep my paper. Do y'all see that? Now it's not getting the top of the jug here. So I'm gonna say, hey, I want that top of that jug right there. Let's see if it adds it. And see how it added it in? That little piece right there, that reflection is missing. I'm going to get that a different way. It will not pick up that little nugget right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the regular lasso tool here. It's not AI enabled. This is our old school, we got AI and then we got regular schmegular degular. That's my regular selection tool. It's called a lasso tool. I have a polygon lasso, which you do the angles, and a lasso tool you just draw. And I'm using a combination of those when I need to. All right, so this is probably the hardest thing we're going to do tonight. It is using AI to cleanly select parts. This is going to be a lot more advanced levels of what you can do with it than what you can do in Canva. So I know Canva has a wonderful background cutout, but when it gets it wrong, it is very hard to correct it. And some of you all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, give me a 3 in the chat. If that's ever happened to you where it's been very difficult to cut out the image that you wanted in Canva, give me a 3. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're saying, well, if we're going to be using Photoshop and we're going to take our time to really learn this tool, what are the advantages? How am I going to one-up my competition? Because my competition only designs in Canva. I know I can do pro level stuff in Photoshop. Let me see how I can leverage this stuff. Okay. All right. So I'm letting you know what frustrations I have had in Canva, because not only do I develop templates in Canva, but I also use it to see where it can take you and where it cannot take you, so I can help you all understand. Okay. Let's see. Let me check. I see on the team YouTube side, I see a couple of questions. Yep, if you want to do one-on-one, customer happiness is absolutely correct. Go ahead and join our one-on-one class. We do have a one-on-one. And you will literally work through everything that I'm showing you right now. You will build it step by step with the coach, okay? All right. And if you just joined, Marshetta, did you join the platinum membership, or if you joined the free membership, then you're here on YouTube? Hey, YouTube. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications if you want to keep seeing this kind of content for free. I don't mind sharing it, but if y'all don't show up and y'all gonna bring my YouTube ratings down, then I'll just, post the cute little fluffy stuff that y'all like on YouTube. But if y'all want the real deal rundowns and y'all want me to show you from the inside, then I need you to make sure that you tap in with me on YouTube. Even this is what you can do for free now. For free, you can still support. Thumbs up, subscribe, and then hit that bell for notification, okay? It will help the content get to you, and it will help YouTube see that this is actually helpful to you. And I'll be able to keep doing this for the free 99, okay? All right, so I'm just checking on the chat over here, making sure y'all are good. Anybody that purchased the platinum version, make sure that you look in your email and you'll see that you now have access to the platinum immediately, and you can go ahead and come inside the Zoom room right now. You don't have to wait. You get into the Zoom room right now and you'll have all the replays and everything. Okay. All right, so let's move back into. Put that up there. All right. And then anyone who's interested in joining Platinum, please put Platinum in the chat, or you can check at the very top comment on the YouTube side. I have it pinned at the top. You can join the Platinum of this challenge. That way you get the bonus day on day 5. You get to be able to join the membership at a really great rate that's only going to be offered to people that are inside of the Zoom room. And I'll have an option for you to unlock all of the classes, okay? All right, all right. I appreciate y'all on the YouTube side too. All right, so what I want to do here is kind of see what I have selected. In order to do that, I need you all to hit the select and mask feature here. Boom. And then I get a chance to preview. Now, your preview might not look like my preview. So I want you to go to the drop down here. Make sure you hit overlay. It will have a red background, but the red background probably is set at about 50% by default. I like to crank it all the way up to 100% so I can see what it's selecting and what it is not selecting. And for me, I got a pretty clean cutout here. And I feel like it could add a little bit more of her shoulder here. I think it's missing that there. So I am going to, again, choose this object selection tool. Make sure that I'm on the addition selection here, which is the one where it looks combined. And I'm just going to kind of draw just around her shoulder there and see how I added that back in. Beautiful. Right here where her shoulder is too, I'm going to draw that in. And if it didn't catch it, like I said, I can go use my regular lasso tool and get that little corner of her shoulder, and it adds it back. All right, and I'm happy with this selection. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Actually, before I do, let me show y'all a trick. Sometimes this helps if you go to refine hair. If you have little straggly, little stringy, or little curlies, the refine hair feature works really well. And then the other thing I like to do is hit decontaminate colors which means if I have like this background color that's really odd, or like it's blue and the blue is showing up too much throughout her hair, it will actually cancel out that blue color and make the image more of her hair color so that it looks more like a natural cutout. Now, like I said, these features are not available in Canva. So if you want to go pro level, put pro in the chat. I'm showing you right now, even as a newbie, if you all are in this room right now as a newbie in Photoshop, I'm showing you pro level work. Okay. I want you all to know that that's what you're learning. Because we don't play with it. What do? We get paid with it. All right. So I don't want you all thinking I'm here to have you all just create for fun. It is fun, but we're creating for funds. Okay. Tell me which one. Are y'all creating for fun or funds as your primary? We doing this for fun or funds? Which one? Which one? Let me know. Now, fun is secondary. That's a byproduct. Fun is not the intention. The intention is to do this for some moolah, for some moonies, like I tell the kids, for the moonies. All right. We need the monies. All right. Annette, go ahead and share your screen with me. Everyone else, if y'all are good, give me a 1 in the chat. If you did your cutout good and it's ready to go, give me 1 in the chat. If you need help, please give me a 2. All right, so Annette, go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat there. And then the next couple of steps, we're going to work through pretty quickly. All right, because I want us to get to our coaching session. All right, so let me stop my screen share. And Annette, go ahead, love.
Okay, where did I go wrong? I have the marching ants around it.
All right. And let's go ahead and see. Okay, I see what you have selected there. Let me turn on my marker here. Beautiful. Let's make sure we're on the addition tool. Perfect. You're on the right tool. You're on the object selection. And what I want you to do, you're on the lasso. See if you can just draw around just that candle right there first. And you got to be a little more generous. Don't try to be exact. Just kind of give it a lip and yep, just kind of go around that. Let me clear my drawings off your screen. All right, and if it's not getting it, I want you to hover over the candle and then click it. Beautiful. All right. And it's looking like she has like a little mat down here too that might be a little confusing. I think this is good. What I want you to do is I want you to hit select and mask here. Select and mask. That way you kind of see what it's getting here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to bring in our background in just a little bit. But I just want to make sure you have all of the intentional products that you want to have. Let's say, for instance, like if you don't want whatever this is, now you can use the minus tool or the minus selection right here at the top. Yep. And you can use that same object selection tool to draw around those products. Just draw around it. Now it's on the square, so you can let go. And then right here where it says the mode, instead of rectangle, choose a lasso. Yep. Beautiful. You see how that worked? So how many of you all knew about these? If you already knew about what we did just now, all of these steps we just did just now with all of the lassos and the AI enabled selection and the add and the subtract, give me a 100 in the chat. If you learned anything just now, then give me a 1 in the chat. Let me see where we are right now. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I just wanted to see if this was useful. Okay, good. All right. So we need to go ahead and move on here. Now, here's the thing. You see this? There's some little trash at the bottom down here. I want you to grab your brush now. So grab your brush here, right there, the left-hand side. And then what I want you to do is I want you to have the minus selection on right here. Yep, you can increase the brush size and put minus on. Yeah, just like that. And I want you to kind of brush over that junk you see right there. See, sometimes when we're not in this mode and we don't have that red mask layer on, we don't see some of that little artifacts. That cleans up the artifacts. So here's the deal. if you're going to be selling clip art and you're going to be selling AI artwork, then what I'm teaching you right now is how to clean up your layers so that now you can export these pieces as individual PNGs if you wanted to. Does that make sense? So everything that we're learning today is not just how to make a quick template. It is also teaching you how to clean up and prepare your artwork if you want to take it over to creating a digital product in a clip art package. Okay. If that makes sense to you, go ahead and give me a 2 and well, not a 2, my bad, because that's going to use up y'all 2s. Give me a 3 in the chat. I see y'all were hesitant to put that 2. Okay. Awesome. All right. So now that that's cleaned up, you can go ahead and hit OK here. And then create a layer mask by clicking on this little rectangle down here. There's also a way that you could have created the, oh, here, nope, just hit the layer mask button here. Let me clear my marks off your screen so you can see what I'm drawing. At the bottom of the layer screen. Yep, click on that. Beautiful. All right, now what I want you to do is go ahead and turn on your background here. Just turn on your background folder. You can turn on the whole folder, it's okay. All right, now I want us to have the background layer selected. Go ahead and select the background layer. Now you can right click on the background layer and then find the background, or you can just select it in the layers, just like you did. Beautiful. All right. Now what we're going to do is File, Place Embedded, and we're going to place our background image. File, Place Embedded. And then let's go to folder number 2 and go to the lab background. All right, and then let's go to view those at the top here. Let's go to your view and then large icons. All right, and just pick one of the labs there. Whichever one floats your boat, find your lost remote. All right, beautiful. So stay right there for me. And everybody, we're going to do a save as. Give me just a second. I'm going to stop screen sharing and show you my screen. All right, so everybody should be at this step. If you need some help right now, give me a 2. And don't be scared to give me a 2 because, listen, I'd rather you know the right way to do it and teach later than be afraid to learn and be afraid to tell me that you need help, okay? It's not a sign of weakness, I promise you. All right, so I'm going to do just what I told y'all to do. Turn on the background here. I'm going to make sure I'm on my move tool. Right click on the background. And then I'm going to go to the lab background here. I don't know why it's not showing up here. But as I have the lab background selected, I want to have that layer selected first. And then I'm going to go File, Place Embedded. I'm going to go grab from folder number 2, which is my background. Remember, I told you got your foreground, your background, then you got your text and any accents. So I'll choose large icons to view. And I'm going to go with lab number 1. Let's go ahead and place it. All right, so it is not inside of my layer mask. What I'm going to do is right click and tell it to create a clipping mask. Look at that. Right click, create a clipping mask, and it automatically clips down to this feature that we already have here. All right, all right. Was that cool? We didn't have to do no special tricks in Canva to make this into a frame, y'all. Anything in Photoshop is a frame. Anything is what we call a clipping mask. And we have clipping masks and then we have layer masks. So do you just understand for the young girl or the character that you did? You did what's called a layer mask. For the background, you did a clipping mask. Let me tell you the difference. A layer mask is like a window that only shows where white reveals and black conceals, right? So what we did was we didn't destroy this picture at all. It's called a non non-destructive editing technique. I didn't destroy the picture at all. I didn't delete any pixels. I can completely turn off this background. I can disable that layer mask. My image is 100% there. And then I can apply the layer mask. And there we have it. Oh, not apply it. Nope. I meant to enable it. If you apply it, it will literally merge down onto that layer. So I'm applying the layer mask here. Yeah. Enabling the layer mask. Woo! I got my tongue tied tonight, y'all. All right. So now that I'm enabling the background, the clipping mask clips down to what some people would call as a frame in Canva. You can have any image down here. I can put a picture of a butterfly here. It doesn't even have to be all black. I can put anything I want there, and it becomes anything that's contour cut, and it becomes a frame. So if you like to make your own frames, you can absolutely do that without having to do a complicated process through Canva. And I know Canva has apps now that will take an image and help you break it down to be a frame. But this automatically does it because Photoshop's been doing this from the beginning of time. So it doesn't have any issue with that. So what I want to draw your attention to inside of the Zoom room is a grunge mask for DTF versus a grunge mask for Photoshop. Because I'm teaching you all how to design digital products, I want you all to learn the difference. If you are selling this as a DTF design, this one that says grunge mask 1 is better for sublimation. Why? Because it has some details here. And what I'll do is I'll show you by putting a solid color in the background. Let's say I'm doing a bright green shirt here. Do you see how it has some transparency here in my grunge mask? Everywhere that you see a little bit of the green coming through. That is not possible for standard DTF prints. Now it is if you have tone and you know what color is going to be in the background, yes. But if you don't know what color is going to be in the background, you can have tone it and it will still look odd because those transparent areas will let the color of the shirt show through versus the actual color that you want it to be. But that's a whole nother class on halftone. If you all want to learn a little bit about that, I can put that as one of my suggestions for a future class. Or is anyone interested in halftoning for DTF? Learning how to halftone? If so, give me a 5 in the chat. Because I can make a whole class just on that. And halftoning is not just good for DTF. It is also good for if you're doing like screen print, sometimes will allow you to do halftoning depending on the printing technique, but primarily DTF. All right. And it depends on your printer and what their tolerance is, etc. All right, for halftoning. Cool, cool. All right, so let's move forward here. I want you to tell me in the chat, are you doing sublimation or DTF? Put it in the chat, sublimation or DTF? DTF, if I choose this one, you see how this actually was developed. If you take a look, this DTF layer mask was developed from my sublimation version because I only used to make sublimation versions. But when you all started getting a lot more into DTF, I said, okay, well, let me make a version of it that looks similar. But notice how hard the edges are. I'm going to take this one off. Notice how hard the edges are. There are no transparencies in the edges. And there are some little artifacts, but it's very intentional. There's some little dots and things around it, but it's very intentional. It's 100% opaque. There's no transparency anywhere in this background now. Okay, so do you understand how to use, if you are selling this as digital art, and basically I'm going to encourage you all to sell like PNGs that are either pre-made PNGs or offer white glove services, because most people don't know, and they'll purchase a file and it'll have transparency. They'll send it to a DTF printer, or they'll have this hard framed edge here because they like something like this you can design in Canva. Something like this you cannot design in Canva. Why? Canva does not support right now being able to have these really complicated bitmap, what they call frames, but inside of Photoshop, they're just layer masks. They're just clipping masks, okay? Absolutely. You can now, if you're doing sublimation, you could always do this DTF one for DTF and sublimation. If you want to keep it simple, keep it simple. This is literally a KISS template. Keep it simple, sublimator. Keep it simple setup. Keep it simple. All right. KISS. All right. So I wanted you all to understand that difference when you're, creating templates. All right, so go ahead and choose, I like sublimation, so I'm gonna leave my sublimation on. And this already looks good to go. Now what I want you to do is turn on your text. Now, if anybody needs help before we get into text, go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat because we're almost done. And I'm gonna go ahead and start these breakout rooms. Okay. Annette, go ahead and share your screen with me. I'm gonna stop my screen share.
Well, that's a shame. As long as I've been here, I'm always confused.
It's okay. All right, so looking good here.
Yeah, I'm like, how did I?
Okay, let's see. You got it clipped. I see what's going on. For some reason, your subjects got moved into your background. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's okay. Let's see. So you can take your lab for, it looks like it's just not filling out the space completely. So what I want you to do is take your lab for layer, go to your move tool. Go ahead and click on your move tool for me. And see, I was hanging off up here. I just want you to push it up. No, not there, not there. On the artboard. There you go. All right, beautiful. And you can even resize it a little bit, but I think it's taking up the majority of the board there. Yep, you can now make it a little bigger so you don't have that black hanging off the edge there. Make it a little bit bigger. And make sure that it's, yep, look down at the bottom. And pull it down a little bit because now you have black at the bottom. There you go. Beautiful. That's it. Go ahead and enter, locking your sublimation, locking your selection there. Crystal, you said you're sick of Swan. At least you have the option to put 2. Y'all are killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do file, save as, everybody, because I forgot to do my save dance. File, save as. All right. And what you're going to do, instead of Dr. Shannon, you're going to put your name. So you're going to click on where it says Dr. Shannon. Nope, only where it says Dr. Shannon. So you're going to leave the word template. And just go ahead and put your name there. And then put a space after template, then put your name. Perfect. And what I want you to understand, this is your template now. I want you to make sure you understand it, make sure that it's clean, because what happens is if you sell a digital product, you better be ready to back it up, baby. And I have an option too, for those of you all who are in the Craft to Quit Platinum program, I have an option for you. Basically, if you don't want to create templates, you just want to basically support people and help them do the Innate Academy templates. Any template that is sold with your affiliate link, you get 50% commission. Anytime somebody joins a challenge, you get 50% commission. Anytime somebody joins a membership, you get 50% commission every month that they stay a member. So y'all said y'all wanted to get to the funds, right? Not just have fun, get to the funds. I will teach them. You can just give them the affiliate link. And then you can still meet them inside of the Zoom room to do one-on-ones with them. And we'll talk about that later. For my Craft to Quit members, I'm going to do a trial run of this. I'm going to let y'all keep 100% of the one-on-one fees. As long as you're bringing them, you're going to get your own folks. You're bringing them inside of the Zoom room, and then you're teaching with the Innate Academy templates. So I typically charge, or tell people to charge, anywhere from $50 to $60 per hour. And if y'all are ready, tell me, are y'all ready to charge? If you put 60 in the chat, if you're ready to charge $60 for your hour of help with the template. Are y'all ready to charge $60 an hour and keep 100% of it? All right. I'm listening. Ashley says $460. I'm sure that was it. Look, I ain't mad at you because I would charge for at least $460. I told you I'm charging $2K an hour if anybody want to spend a one-on-one time with me. Now that's not on the website, so you got to inbox me if you need some one-on-one time and you're ready to spend that $2K an hour. I got you. All right. All right. So I am having this discussion for a reason. I want to amp y'all up so that you know that you're capable. Okay. All right. So everything looks good here. I'm gonna stop screen. Or that was it, right? You got it from here. Everything looks good.
Is the little girl, she's supposed to be there and not behind her table?
Depending on which background that you chose, it might,
Okay.
it might show that what you could do here. I'm gonna tell you this: make this background bigger, and guess what? Go ahead and make it like double click. Or not double click. I apologize. You're on your move tool. Just make the background bigger. What'll happen is this desk behind her will start to look like it's part of the foreground. So go ahead and zoom out. Do Control minus a couple times. All right, and then I want you to kind of scroll down. Let me get the marks off the screen here. Then what I want you to do is pull on this bottom quite a bit. Just pull it down. And watch how this turns from a background to looking like it's her desk. Now, keep pulling it down. Boom! You see that?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
That's called perspective.
get. Okay.
And zooming into that same image, it looked like a background when it was zoomed out, right?
Mhm.
Now it looks like a desk when it's zoomed in.
Okay. Okay. So
Boom,
that's what
there
I
you
was
go.
trying to get to. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Love it. Good job. All right, everybody do the save dance. It should not say Dr. Shannon anymore. It should say your name. This is your template. You own it. Do y'all see that? Okay. On the team YouTube, y'all don't have the template, but I hope that you're learning these principles. I hope that you're taking notes because this live does go away at the end of the session. So please join the Platinum if you want to keep the recording, if you want to be in the Zoom room, if you want to learn how to be a coach, if you want to learn how to sell digital products, if you want to learn how to make and sell clip art and AI artwork, if you want to learn how to design for large scale graphics for parties and events, if you want to learn how to do t-shirts and all of that great stuff, we do that in the Academy every single week. But you need to be in the Platinum room so that I can give you those resources and get you really in line, okay? On the free side, I'm here every single week on Friday. I'm giving y'all free game. I won't stop, can't stop, won't stop, unless y'all stop showing up. Then I will stop, okay? All right, let's see. Next, Crystal, you can go ahead and share your screen. I'm gonna stop screen share here. Everybody's doing
I am
a good
so
job. Make sure you
sorry, Doc.
save.
I don't know what's going on today.
Don't be sorry. Do not be sorry. Now, I will tell you this. I tell the kids
Oh my
this. Instead
gosh.
of saying sorry, you can say, I apologize if you do, but you have nothing to apologize for. But please, you are not sorry. Now, nobody in this room is sorry. I promise you that. All right, let's see how I can help you.
Okay, okay, wait a minute. I'm cancel. I got there.
Did you do your save dance?
I was getting
Okay,
ready
you want
to.
okay, you want to wait till after this. I got you. All right, so let's see. You have your layer mask on, background. Okay, so all I want you to do, look, it's simple. It's simple. Right click on the layer name where it says lab 1. Right click on the lab. And then I want you to hold on. Oh, let's make sure here. Let me turn my marker on here. Right click on the gray area instead of the name. And we should have an option to create a clipping mask, which is right here at the bottom. Boom, perfect. And also, if you have like this image of this flask is kind of hanging out and you don't want it to, you can take your brush tool now, because everybody picked different images. So you're going to have different problems with the image. That's why I wanted you all to pick different images, because then I can help you troubleshoot. All right. So yeah, I caused a little bit of problem so I can pretend like I'm the hero. Is that bad? All right. Let me go ahead and clear my mark here. I want you to grab that paintbrush right here. Well, actually, you know what? I want you to practice doing this inside of the layer mask mode. So I want you to go ahead and click on any of your marching ants tools, but the object selection one is a good one. Select that object selection one. And then I want to make sure that you are on this layer for the subject. All right, and then I want you to do control. Actually, see if you could double click. I think if you double click on that now, the new feature, if you have the new Photoshop, double click and let me see. I think this is a new feature. Okay, perfect. Enter selected mask. So let's enter selected mask. And it kind of saves what you already worked on. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to go to this subtraction mode right up top here. And then go to your, as a matter of fact, we don't even need the object selection mode. You're right. You can already have the lasso selected. So, yep, you got that. Now just lasso select these two pieces here. And let me clear my marks first so you see exactly what I'm talking about. Where's my clear marks? There we go. Yep, you got it. Let it go. Beautiful. Now hit OK. Awesome. Now we cleaned up that selection. Now what I want you to do is make your background image just a little bit bigger and see how this floor now looks like her table.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that beautiful what the human eye does? All right, so we'll just select that layer and then make sure you're on your move tool. And then just drag this bottom node. I like to pull mine from the middle nodes. I do not use the corner modes unless I want to pull something to a specific side. But if you pull from the top and bottom, it always keeps the image centered. Canva does not do that. So pull it a little bit more there and then pull it a little bit from the top and you'll see it start to raise up. Do it a little bit more. That way you can't even see like there's a stool and chair there. There you go. Okay, now you have that, and then you can make your foreground image a little bit bigger. And now you're playing with that perspective and creating your own image there. Same thing there. You can click on her. Yeah, you got it. How you feeling? You over here creating artwork. Now,
Okay.
AI artwork
I was
is
trying to
great.
figure out why she was looking like she didn't have no bottom.
So it's because the table cuts are off, right? So now it looks more, and this is what I'm saying. AI can give you something, right? AI artwork can give you something beautiful, but you have to know what to do with it. So that's why for the AI Create-a-thon, yes, I want to show you all the different ways we can use AI and have fun with it, create some beautiful artwork, make funds with it, but also how you're going to have to learn how to manipulate it. Everybody that sells AI artwork, I will say 99% of them use Photoshop to clean it up or to use the AI art. They're not using Canva to clean up AI art. I'm not apologizing for it. I said what I said. Even if they make Canva templates, I make Canva templates, but I do not edit my stuff in Canva. I will edit my stuff in Photoshop and turn it into a Canva template. That's why I didn't want to focus so heavily on Canva. All right. I have a Canva template for you all. I gave you that class for free. It's the one-on-one C. The replay. If you want to join the live class, I'll have an option for you to join the live class. But I'm just letting you know, you're still going to have to know Photoshop if you really want to sell digital products. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes.
Especially if you're selling AI artwork, y'all. You're going to have to learn, and it's okay. I promise you it's not going to be hard. I'm going to teach you throughout the rest of the month how to use Photoshop to do more with the AI artwork. We're going to create AI every single week. We're going to do Photoshop every single week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm going to help you hone your craft as long as you lock in. Okay. All right.
You see
Beautiful.
how it has this part right here in between her jacket and this brown part?
That
It's
is
like a bow
that's a
here
shadow.
and
So you can remove it if you
oh,
want to, and you can do the same thing we just did, but we're going to move on to doing the text right now. So save that
okay.
because you can save that inside the Zoom room for the help session because I want to get y'all to that help session. So I at least give y'all about 30 minutes. Okay. So we're going to do a little overtime tonight. If that's okay. Is that okay? To put overtime in the chat, if y'all okay with doing a little overtime, let me know. Let me know. If y'all tired and y'all ready to tap out, I'm good with that too. Okay, OT. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. All right, so save what you have right here, my love. Crystal, you're good to go. I have one more. After that, Tisha, go ahead, share your screen. Everybody do the save dance. All right. All right. Even Team YouTube was over here talking about overtime. Okay. All right. All right. So Tisha, I see you right now. You got your background image clipped in. Go ahead and turn on your foreground image there. Right here. Just turn on number 14. Turn on the eyeball. Do you see where I'm drawing on the screen there? Yep, turn right there. Beautiful. All right, so in order to make yours look like the table, it looks like you need to make your image a little bit larger. Now, I don't hear you, love, so if you can unmute your mic, then I can talk back to you and I can help you a little bit better.
The background is what I'm having an issue with. I can't get the background to stretch.
Okay, let's make sure that we're on the move
2026
tool.
is killing me.
Come up here to the top. Make sure that you're on the move tool. Hold down on the top button. Hold down until you see the
It's
move
here.
tool. No, that's not the move tool. Hold down on that top button until you see the move tool. Go to the move tool. Okay, and now you can stretch it out from the top. There you are. All right, and once you're happy with it, go ahead and hit enter to lock in that transformation and do your save dance. All right, so you can do Control S. That is my mode of saving. Thank you for reminding us, Cheryl. Control S is going to save. You don't want to do a save as every time. You just do a save as when you're saving it as a different version of a template. And then you just do Control S from there on out. Okay. Beautiful. Anybody on the free YouTube side, make sure that y'all type the word platinum or click on the link that's pinned to the top if y'all want to join the platinum side and get on into the Zoom room. We got some special stuff coming up this week. I don't want y'all to hold out and then you're missing out. All right. Now let's go ahead and go to the next step, which is our last step that we're going to do for tonight. Let me do my screen share here. All right, now instead of Innate Academy, I'm going to have you move, select your move tool, right click, find the word innate. It will pull it up down here. Double click on the T for the word innate. And I want you to put your name as coach. So I want you to put coach. And then put your name if you're coaching. Okay. If you're not coaching and you're creating digital art, then what I want you to do is find a way to let people know casually and in a cool way that you create digital art. So for that, instead of coach, I might do I'm going to put mine as digital. Design. And guess what else I'm going to do? I'm going to show y'all a little bonus here. I'm going to take text number 2 and I'm going to duplicate the group. Now, we weren't supposed to do this tonight, but listen, I'm doing a little extra. I'm going to call this text number 3 now. Inside of this text number 3, I'm going to double click. Ooh, what if I put mine as digital design doc? I can put digital design queen, digital design doc. I'm going to take text 1 and 2, pull it up. You might put plug, boom. You might put pro. I just want y'all to tell me what you are, what you do, so that when y'all post, I know exactly who you are and what you do. I'm a digital design pro. I'm going to put doc. Okay. Because I'm in the lab and I'm the digital design doc. Now, if you want to change these colors, just double click on this little color right here. Change it to whatever you want. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on that tonight. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on my blings. I want to be on doc, so digital design, and then I'll choose my colors for my brand are CMYK. But I also want you to know that you can choose colors right here from the graphic. So I'm going to double click here on the color. And let's say for down here, I want to choose something contrasting. So maybe I'll choose that yellow. For the word design here, I can double click on the blue here. And I can select, what do I want here? Maybe I'll go with the green there. And then for color number 1, I'm double clicking, select something else. I'm going to probably grab either this pink or this blue. And I can change my colors there. Now for me, y'all know I stick with my theme colors. So I like to stay branded. If you have your brand colors, feel free to add those. Mine's magenta. I don't play about my little colors. I use magenta. I use cyan, CMYK cyan. And then I use CMYK yellow. Those are my brand colors. All right. And then inside of here, y'all can play with this inside of your rooms. But I want to go ahead and show the coaches this. You can go to your effects. And I want y'all to see that if you go to styles here, you all have downloaded the N8 Academy styles and you can change them up. So there's the glitter one. There's that kind of metal metallic one there. And then there's a flat one here that does a gradient. And y'all can play with which one y'all want to use for the text there. All right. So that's it. That's all we're going to do tonight. Like I said, I don't want to overcomplicate it. I want you to feel confident. So you can be a digital design coach, digital design doc, digital design pro. I'm giving you some options there just because I want you, when you post this tonight, I want you to post this and I want it to kind of send a little message. Okay. Now for your homework, because this is what's going to be important. For your homework, you're going to need to flip this file. You're not going to flip the file tonight in class with me. You're going to do this for homework. So you're going to watch this video. It will be available for immediate replay if you want to go ahead and knock this out tonight. And remember, you all created some AI artwork. Let me go on over to my Midjourney. Remember, y'all created some artwork yesterday. Remember, you created some images here. You created some letters there. You created some backgrounds, some patterns and things as well. I'm going to show you one more bonus thing with this pattern. Remember, I told you when you put the dash tile on the end, it makes a tileable pattern. And when you don't put the dash tile, it will not make a tileable pattern. So you'll see the difference. This one doesn't say tile, this one does. So let me choose one that has tile in it that I like. I like this one. We'll go with this one. I'm going to upscale it. So we'll go to subtle upscale. Go to my creation. It's upscaling here. And I'm going to show you really quickly how to flip this template, but y'all aren't flipping in class tonight. Just know this. You all did your work. You're done. You did your work. You have a template. You called it your own. You can sell that template right now if you want to. But what I'm going to do is offer you the opportunity to pair up in just a second. But before I do that, I want to show you how your homework is supposed to go. And I want to show you how this is now going to be able to be flipped very quickly. All right. So while that's upscaling there, I'm going to go ahead and pick my images. Oh, the koala is too cute. Oh, the otters are cute too. Okay, this is too hard, especially with the safari animals. Oh, look at the lamb. Oh, I love the lamb. Okay. I'm thinking now, behold the lamb. Come on. All right, let me get this one right here. Is too cute. Let's go ahead and download it. You like the koala? I'm going to do the lamb because you know what? I got the song Now Behold the Lamb stuck in my head right now. So let's go ahead and do something with it. I'm on day 3. Actually, this is part of my day 2 clip art creation. So I'm going to go ahead and save that one there. I got my lamb. I got a little pattern that I'm waiting. Okay, pattern is done. I don't think y'all understand how much you just did already this week, and we only halfway through. All right, I got a pattern. I love doing this flipping part, y'all. I love flipping the templates. and just showing how it could be different. All right, so I'm not going to use the letter in this one. I want to keep it simple. I'm going to just do foreground, background. Let's see, what do I want to use for my background here? I want to show you how I can blend a pattern plus cozy knits. I like that. I like that a lot. Do I want to use that as my pattern? I like it. Let me see. Let me just download it, see if I like it. Really, I should be upscaling each one that I'm downloading, but I want to go ahead and just show you the process. Ooh, and I do like this too. I'm seeing some patterns here. And to see this one stylized, so this one is not a repeatable pattern. See how this one doesn't have the word towel in it? It didn't use a dash towel. So I would have to go back and rerun this one. So if I wanted to redo this one, I would use the prompt up here at the top and just go space dash tile and rerun that. And hopefully it'll give me something similar, but it will give me a repeatable tile there. All right, so I'm looking, I got what I need. Oh, I'm seeing some cool stuff as accents, but we're not gonna do accents just yet. We're gonna wait till next week so we can add accents. Like I said, I wanted this easy 1, 2, 3. Keep it simple, setup. Easy 1, 2, 3, foreground, background, text. Don't overdo it, because I want y'all to know that we're gonna keep it simple. We'll add some more advanced techniques next week when we do our Wednesday Photoshop class, okay? So like I said, we got it simple. And then, I'm always gonna show you a little something extra. And I'm also gonna show you what we can do that we can't do inside of Canva. Let's do save as. Oh, wait. I need to do a little save first. And then of course I would turn that off. Save. Let's do a save as, and I'm going to show you how we can flip this to a template that we can sell right now. So now this is no longer Dr. Shannon. This is going to be my blush lamb holiday Christmas. And it's going to be a template. Watch this. Watch this. All right. So here, I'm going to do file, place embedded. And I'm going to now go to the artwork we just created yesterday. This is your homework now. You're not doing this right now. Doing this for homework. I want to see this posted as soon as you get it done. So we're going to go to day 2. Now I'm showing you how all this stuff builds together. I want you to understand that this all builds. So now my subject is going to be the lamb instead of a person. Like, you don't always have to use a picture of a person, y'all. All right. And I'm moving quickly because we already know how to do this. I'm going to remove the background. Boom, I'm done. Then I'm going to go to my background layer, the very top layer, and I'm going to file, place embedded. I'm going to go ahead and grab this knit here. It's not a pattern, it's just a knit texture. Okay. I'm going to pull it in the background there. Make sure it's large enough. And again, same process. I'm going to right click, create a clipping mask. See how fast I'm moving when I know what I'm doing? All right. Next, what I'm going to do is I want to create a pattern here. I'm going to show you real quick how to create a pattern. I'm going to go to File, Open. You're not doing this right now, but I'm just having this recorded as extra content for your homework. I'm going to open that. The way that I turn it into a pattern is I go to Edit, and then I'm going to define pattern. That's it. Now I'm going to name it here, and I'm just going to call this my AI 0. What class are we on? We're on AI 96 already? Is it 96? Wow. Okay. Now I'm going to close that down. And if I want to add a pattern here, I want to show y'all, I can go here to my adjustment layers. I can do a solid color. I'm going to leave that solid color on there. Create a clipping mask. That's how I get a solid color. Okay. And let's say that I want to double click on that color, pick from the color in the image. Okay. That's how I make sure that everything looks cohesive. So I got a solid color, but I can also do a pattern. Okay. Now, instead of the default pattern, because I just created a pattern, I'm going to scroll all the way down. There's my pattern I just created. I'm going to scale it down. So maybe let's try 30%. Who can see this making some excellent wrapping paper? Do y'all see this? Do you see what you just learned in one night? Imagine hanging out with me every single week, every Tuesday, every Wednesday. Come on. All right, so let's go ahead again, right click, create a clipping mask. Now, I'm about to show you something. This is a little advanced level. Let's add a layer mask. Let's grab our brush tool. Let's get busy. I'm gonna make this brush tool larger. You can come on up here and change the size to about 600, 600. Make sure the hardness is at all the way at 0%. Look what I'm gonna do. Well, first I'm gonna make sure I choose black as my foreground color while I'm on the layer mask. I'm talking about, watch this, and it didn't do nothing. All right, so boom, I'm letting some of that go. Turn off my layers underneath. I can put the color, turn that on. I have color down here. I have my pattern in the middle. And then I got a doggone yarn in the net there. Come on. That's the design ready to go. Then I can still be the digital design doc, but guess what? Now, digital design doc got to switch the colors up. I don't even have to go nowhere. I'm going to choose the colors from my image. Digital design. So I'm going to choose that green there, but it's a little darker. But guess what? I need this image to be darker. Let me add a levels here. Remember I told y'all can design these just like me? I'm showing you all my tips and tricks. I'm showing you how to design because I want y'all to be able to be digital designers too. Digital design and then doc. I'm keeping it simple. Y'all know I'll probably change up the fonts and stuff, but I'm keeping it simple tonight. Let me make that a little gold. Let me see if I can grab that gold. Ooh, that's it. That's it. That is it, y'all. And then, of course, if I want to do a little bit darker gold, I grab my levels, pull that underneath the color, move this little middle node here. Now, my OGs, y'all know we do this all the time. For my newbies, this may look like we're moving real fast, but you got to record it. All right. So I'm still the digital design doc. This is still the same template, but now I can sell this as a now behold the lamb. Now behold the lamb. I can literally change those words, and this is a template. Whoo! What you feeling? What y'all feeling? Let me know. Let me know. Y'all feeling good? Okay, so here it is. That was just a quick, like I said, 5-minute template. This should not take you more than 5 minutes to flip. We kept it simple. This was a keep it simple setup, okay? All right, in the Army, my daddy said they have an expression called keep it simple, stupid. We're going to just change that up just a little bit. It's going to be keep it simple setup, okay? KISS. All right, let's move on now. What we're going to do is we're going to create some breakout rooms. I'm going to give y'all, I said 30 minutes. So we're doing overtime tonight. What I'm going to do, customer happiness for those coaches. I don't know how we're going to do this, y'all. And am I still host? Because if I'm host, I may have to do it. No worries, no worries. Okay, so those who want to coach and you're still in the game right now, go ahead and put the word coach. I exactly understand, Jennifer. Coach in the chat. And then those who are going to be a student, put student in the chat. And even if you like, let's just say you don't know if you want to be a coach yet, just put student. Then that way we can pair you up with somebody. I need you to say student because if not, I'm not going to know who to put you in the room with. So if you're not a coach, go ahead and put student. Okay. All right. And customer happiness. I need you to go ahead and pair up one. Y'all are going to learn how to do coach one-on-one tonight. Now, if there's more students than there are coaches, then there may be a couple of people to a room. Okay. Then that's okay. All right. Michelle, you were coach. What happened? Oh, Michelle Harley and Michelle Hardy. Oh, y'all be tricking me because okay. I see. How about this? Michelle Harley put with Michelle Hardy. Customer happiness. Let's do a breakout room with them too. I would love to see how that works. Michelle, I caught it. Photoshop updating. Got it. Okay. Shauna, that's perfectly fine. If your voice is gone, but you do want to coach, it's cool. We're actually gonna have a craft to quit session where we do this basically as a sign up. And you all have already started signing up for that too, just to let you know, when you signed up to do digital artwork. Okay. All right. So customer happiness, let me know in the chat. Do you all need my help setting up these breakout rooms? What we're gonna do, we're gonna put on a little music right now. Give everybody like a little I will say a little 2-minute bathroom break, come right back. I'm gonna take a little 2-minute bathroom break, come right back. And then that way customer happiness has some time to go ahead and link everybody up. And then that way we can see who's student, who's coach. Okay. Swan, you can watch. Yes, you can just put yourself as a student. In order to watch, you must be a student so they know to put you in a room with a coach. Okay. And then I'm going to be jumping from room to room, and I'm going to be seeing what you all are doing and if I can help. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop my screen share here. Customer happiness, if we could go ahead and, or if I need to play something so that, yeah, I'll do this. I'll play something on my screen, customer happiness, so that you all can focus on creating the breakout rooms. Okay. No worries. Let's see what I got on here. You know, I got some. Matter of fact, I'll just play this. We'll make it, I have to stop my screen share so I can share my sound. Boom, diddly, Where's my zoom? Let me stop the screen share. Y'all see my big old head for just a second. Oh no, I can do it here. Share sound, Automizer video sharing. Share Zoom windows, share. Okay. And then I'll need y'all to let me know in the chat if you can hear my sound. Don't know if it'll loop though, so Give me a little promo folder. And where is MP4? Yeah, forgive me. I'm not prepared like customer happiness.
Oh,
Y'all hear it? Y'all ready? You've never done this before. Ready.
I paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams is all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. Oh. Oh, ooh, I paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower, turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams, it's all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. I paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework. Creativity is my superpower.
All right, my loves, can y'all hear me now? I'm back. Let me know if y'all can hear me.
I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams, it's all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody.
Right, so I'm gonna turn volume
Snap
off.
a rhyme, make the
Can y'all hear me better now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Cool. All right. Ooh-wee. Are y'all ready to do the coach and student dance? All right. So customer happiness, let me know where we are with our breakout rooms. What's going to happen is you'll be invited to a breakout room. You will have to accept it in order to get into that room. So right now, as long as we just have room numbers, that's perfectly fine. We don't have to have them labeled. If you don't have them labeled customer happiness, that's perfectly fine. Just give us an idea of who is in what room. And if we can put that inside of the working doc for tonight and go ahead and paste the working document link here so we all have access to it, then I can go ahead and go in each room, check on everybody, and don't be nervous. Y'all got me. Listen, if you didn't have me, I'd be nervous. But y'all got me. Don't be nervous. All right. Now, for those on the YouTube side, I'm not sure, Team YouTube, what you all are going to see, but I'll let you tap in. If y'all want to stay, do y'all want to stay or are y'all good? If y'all want to stay, put stay in the chat on the Team YouTube side, and I'll see if you all can preview what we're doing tonight. All right. If you cannot share your screen, that's fine. Then that means you can't be a student or a coach, but that's okay. We just have to sit this one out. But what you can do still, okay, how about this? Put student, but put a 4 for student, because 4 usually means you're not going to participate, you're just going to watch. So put student and 4. That way we make sure that there's an active student that can share screens in with the coach. Got it? Perfect. Anybody else a student that's just watching tonight? If so, put student and put a 4. Perfect. Okay. So no students are sharing screens now. Y'all got to be able to share screens to help out. Don't think that you're not sharing screens just because you're shy. Like, don't share a screen, or if you're not able to share a screen because you can't, I understand that. But don't worry about being shy. I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure that everybody's good, from the coach to the student. Everybody's gonna be good. Okay. Y'all know I got you. Okay, so, all right, y'all want to stay in the room? Cool, cool. Awesome. And I want y'all to understand, like, these are projects that we've already done. These things are already old templates from last year. Did y'all know that? That's how, for my OGs, I want to go ahead and give y'all homework, OGs, in case y'all are tapping out. Yes, I had you all create a template, but my OGs, I want you to go as additional homework because you're OG triple OGs, right? So I usually give y'all 3 times the work, right? I want you all to take any, and I give you some suggestions right here. This next slide is some suggestions for templates to go use, but go flip another template into a holiday design. Do you hear what I'm saying? Just pick one number, and I want you to take that one number template, flip it out to a holiday design. You don't have to flip it 3 times this time. You just have to flip something that we didn't do in class, something that you already have. Remember when we said enough yesterday? Because you already have enough templates. You have 232 templates by now, 232 templates. Go flip one of those 332 templates, just one of them, into the holiday design using the clip art that you created yesterday. That is your homework. You also need to do what we did tonight, okay? So you have double homework. All right, and if anybody needs a new coach, go ahead and let customer happiness know. Cynthia, find a charger, run. Don't let your battery die. All right, and go ahead and paste the link for the working document and get in the Zoom room, just to give everybody a quick reminder of where that information is so you can find your partner. All right, and then customer happiness can help inside of the main room. And I need to find out. I'm just going to leave this thing, sharing here. And I think I may need to be, okay, now I see all of the rooms. Am I host or no? Main room here. I see room 1. Ooh, I'm seeing rooms. I see some rooms for me, y'all. I'm gonna let them go ahead and get acquainted in the rooms. So y'all make sure you jump in your respective room. Customer happiness is going to stay in the main room to help you all. I'm going to jump around though. Okay, I'm jumping around. Now, whatever room I jump in, I'll be showing you what I'm doing as I jump in. Okay. So let's see. I need to see one that has. Let me go to my Michelle room. Michelle. Let me move to this room. I'm going to join this room. It will stop my screen sharing. Okay, cool. All right. So I just went into my first breakout room and I wasn't sure how to let everybody else see the breakout room. Let me see if I can do this. I saw broadcast. Let me see what that means. That's a broadcast message. So what I will do inside of the main room, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to do a session inside of the main room and then jump inside of, oh, no, I can't do that. I can't. Oh, yes, I can. So whoever's going to be in the main room can be working, and then I'll jump to the other ones. So Lisa, how you get in the room, you have to chat and let customer happiness know that you don't, or ask them what room number you are. And there's also a working document. Customer happiness, can you drop the working document again, please? D says she needs a student in 4. All right. And then I'm clicking on the working document link myself so I can see and I can check on y'all. And this is not a race game, y'all. This is just, hey, while you're in the room, we're going to take the next 20 minutes so that you all can get acquainted. You're going to introduce yourself as coach and student and just see where someone needs help and see if you need help as a coach or if you got it, okay? And I'll just be checking on y'all's rooms, okay? Now, how am I going to do this? I'll tell you what. Can I screen share? Nope, I can't. So what I'm going to have to do on the YouTube side, y'all, I'm just going to have to shut it down because you all can't see inside of the rooms unless you're in the Zoom room. It will not let me show it. So I'm going to end the broadcast on the free YouTube side. However, if you all want to join the Platinum, please join Platinum because I'll be able to help you inside of the Zoom room. But for now, we have to go ahead and end that broadcast. And I will see you all tomorrow. If you're enrolled in the free challenge, I'll see you all tomorrow. You all have homework too on the free side. Make sure you're doing your version of the homework. If you don't have a template, you can use the same principles that I did tonight and design as well. But your homework is to design your template, flip it into a holiday themed design. And then I will be checking that on the N8. Here, I'll share my screen for a second so you all know what homework is before I end this recording. Share my screen. All right, because I'm going to go into the breakout rooms, but I need y'all to see this. So homework for tonight, you all have it on your back end. You're going to go to the N8 Academy page there. You're going to go to mentions. And y'all see the homework already there? Let me see what's going on. Let me go ahead and give props for whoever did their homework. Okay, Denise got her homework up tonight real quick. Good job. All right. So what I want you to do is post an image from tonight and then tell me something that you learned, 1, and then something that you need help with, number 2. That's it. Post an image from your work, something that you learned, and something that you need help with. That's it. That's it. That's homework. Okay. Now for, oh, these are too cute. Jennifer, these are amazing. I cannot wait to see what you create with the AI artwork that you did. This is easily a beautiful clip art pack. I see it. I see it. Okay, look at y'all doing your homework. Let's go. Excited. That's too cute. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. And this is just from day 2. This is day 1 where you all created your avatars. Let's go. AI artwork, that's day 2. Avatars, AI artwork, day 2. Cool, cool. Oh, you did a whole event design there. I see you. Beautiful work, y'all. I could keep scrolling for days and y'all are just posting your homework, making me proud. Day 1, You better have your models. Let's go. Let's go. All right, day 1 and day 2. All right, I expect to see homework for day 3 up here too. All right, so I'm going to tap out on the team YouTube. I will see y'all tomorrow, 8 o'clock. All right, and then in the Zoom room, I'm going to be checking inside of the breakout rooms, y'all. So let's see. Customer happiness, I may need you, whoever's host, to stop the screen share over on the YouTube side.